Yo, 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 yo. You know what time it is. Time to drop the memes, dogs. Look, today's memes is progress. You know what I'm saying? Some progress is better than no progress. Long as you're making progress, long as you're making improvements, making steps to get to where you need to go, where you need to be, then you're moving in the right direction. You feel what I'm saying? Like, right now, I'm going to school, okay? And I gotta make sure that I make progress in school, which means what? You gotta make sure you keep a good GPA. You gotta make sure you keep a good attendance record. You gotta make sure that if you got online, you gotta make sure you keep a good attendance record online and stuff like that. So, you know, when it comes down to that, it's up to you to make the progress. As long as you're making progress, as long as you're studying, doing the work, looking at the material that you need to look at, paying attention in class, you're making progress. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like when a baby start crawling, he making progress, right? So then he start what? Standing up. He making progress, right? Make it make sense now. And then after that, what? He start walking. Okay? That's big progress that baby is making. And the more progress that baby make, the more smarter the baby become, the more intelligent the baby may come, the more alert the baby may come. You feel what I'm saying? So with the progress, it comes, it brings things like blessings into your life when you continue to make progress in the right direction. We all know when you make progress and you moving in the wrong direction. You feel what I'm saying? You end up with some bad consequences. You end up with things that you wish may not never happen, or you may have regrets. But in life, in today's world, you gotta be able to live with no regrets. You gotta be able to live your life and understand the value and the morals that you get out of the things that you are putting in. Make it make sense now. You gotta understand the values and the morals of the things that you putting out for the things that you getting in. You feel what I'm saying? You got to make it make sense. That's what we're doing in 2025. But at the same time, it's just about looking and evaluating things in your life to know what you need to make progress on. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, if you need to make progress at work to where you need to start being at work on time, or you need to start being more diligent in your work ethics, or you know what I'm saying, you just need to start practicing good morals while you at work. You feel what I'm saying? So you can accomplish more. That's the whole point of progressing. You feel what I'm saying? Like the NBA players, when you in the playoffs, you got to progress to go to the next round, right? You got to win. You got to win those games. You got to win that series. You feel what I'm saying? So when it comes down to having a winning attitude, you could be the best player in the world, like LeBron James, one of the best players, I should say, and get knocked out the playoffs. You feel what I'm saying? It happens to the best of us. But you got to know how to use what happened and how not to let it happen again. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some, but it's about the progress that you get from losing to help you win. You know what I'm saying? It's the progress of losing that helps you win. Because when you think about losing, or you think about taking a loss, or you think about the downfalls in your life, either that's going to push you to do better, or you're going to just continue spiraling down the drain, or going down backwards, or, you know what I'm saying, just doing stuff that don't make no sense. But if you take your losses and you evaluate it and you look at it in a good, positive way, you could progress off that because you learning from your mistakes. So you ain't gonna make the same mistake that you made back then. You ain't gonna make the same mistake again. But at the same time, you gotta what? Progress. You gotta make some progress. And any progress is better than no progress at all. You can be almost graduating high school. I've been there before, where you skip class and you don't do what you're supposed to do in class. You're class clowning and you're not really paying attention. You're missing the subjects and you're getting bad grades. So now you some credit shorts. But if the teacher see you trying to make that progress to where you go to that teacher after class and be like, listen, I don't understand what's really going on. If you could set me up with a tutor, or if you can help me learn what you're teaching a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? Ask the right questions. That's making progress. The teacher gonna be like, all right, it's gonna do, she gonna do, he gonna do, whatever the teacher gender is, they gonna do whatever it takes for you to get that credit that you need out that class. I've been there and done that. I had to go through that myself. I wasn't a straight A student. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, I graduated high school. You know what I'm saying? I skipped school a couple times. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't paying attention. I used to sometimes be a class clown. But at the same time, when it was time to buckle down, you know what I'm saying? Ride that wave for real. Uh-oh, I might not be able to graduate. It started to sink in. What you do? What I do? So I'm making progress. Like, I can't go backwards. My mom want to see me graduate. My mom want this diploma. I didn't work 4 years hard for this diploma. You know what I'm saying? Waked up every day. Go get on, stand outside and wait for the school bus to come pick me up. Just to let it go down the drain? Not to get just to drop out, or not to get no diploma. And you finish school, you ain't no dropout. You just some credit short. Come on. We gotta tighten up. We gotta do better. That's why I tell myself, I look in the mirror, we gotta do better. Anytime I see myself slacking, I gotta do better. I gotta make some progress today. I gotta do something to progress my life today. And I put in that work. So now I decided to put my progress into going to school to better my life a little bit more. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm making that progress. And that's what I want y'all to do. Because y'all can do the same thing. And I ain't saying y'all got to go to school to make progress. But you can just progress on your job and go talk to your manager and probably get a raise or something. Or probably get promoted to a manager or something. You never know. But it's just about the progress. You just got to make sure that you progressing. Progressing is adding. In math terms. Multiplying. You feel me? That's what progression is. It's either an addition problem or a multiplication problem. Because when you progress, you are adding on. And sometimes you are adding on times the amount that you putting out. And them called blessings. And that's how you get your blessings, when you are progressing. So just stay moving forward. Don't let nobody take your shine. Don't let nobody take your glory. Don't let nobody pull you down. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. Because when you progress, you're going to prove all of them wrong. But like, share, subscribe. Y'all know what to do. Progress. Yes, sir. That's the MIMS for today.